If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question: what are some tips and advice for someone who has been recently diagnosed with type 1 diabetes? Answer by Michael Simpson. Everyone here seems to have left you very detailed advice on how to deal with diabetes. Let me make some other points. Anyway, a lot of people live full lives with their diabetes under control. In 1980, that wasn't the case. Controlling diabetes was difficult with a lot of issues that we don't have now. I won't even begin to explain how someone checked their blood sugar in 1979. Good luck. I have a Ph.D. in endocrinology and have had T1DM for a couple of decades. And it's a challenge for me, but I have very few side effects, and I keep a close watch on my blood sugar. Answer by Guidepost UK. There's a lot of stuff on the internet about T1DM and how to live with it, but most of it is not very helpful. But a short list can be. Answer by Rachel Adams. The answer depends a lot on the age of the person with T1. A 5-year-old will understand some things, but someone at 15 will be able to understand more. It tells them, and or their parents or caregiver, that they are far more than just their number on a meter or their HbA1c result. That there will be better days and worse days. That burnout is okay, and asking for help is okay as well. This will be something they will always have, unless, of course, they finally find a way to cure it or they are lucky enough for a transplant or islet cell transplant. It is truly a 24/7 365 job and constant work. It's okay and understandable to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, anxious, angry, or whatever else emotion. They are disabled, and that fact affords them certain rights both at school and in the workplace. Problems at school/work can range from well-meaning people thinking they're helping. My friend's father-in-law's uncle cured his diabetes with cinnamon and exercise. You should just do that. To outright discrimination and harassment, advise them to research their rights in whatever country they live in. They are not obligated to divulge their condition to anyone, but that it is best for them to privately tell their boss or teacher in case of emergency and to ensure that the teacher/boss knows they have to abide by the Americans with Disabilities Act or whatever similar legislation is in place in their country. They need to find a diabetes team, endocrinologist, nurse, diabetes educator, dietitian, etc., that they like and trust because professional help is essential. Emotional support is also critical. This could be seeing a therapist specializing in chronic disease or a friend or family member who is willing to listen and not judge. Tell them constantly that this is not their fault. They couldn't have prevented it, and nothing they did or didn't do caused it. It's completely unfair and difficult to deal with both physically and mentally, and finding ways to blame yourself is destructive and could cause someone to try to avoid/hide their condition, which could prove quickly fatal. When someone treats them badly due to their diabetes, beat the eye or shoulder to cry on and their advocate in getting things fixed. Depending on your relationship to them, offer to go to their doctor's visits with them and learn what you can do to support them. One of the many reasons I fell in love with my partner is because he immediately took an active role. He carb counts like a champ and can test my blood sugar/inject the proper amount of insulin without me waking up. Basically, support them emotionally. Support them physically if the relationship warrants it and you're properly educated and confident. Have their back and stand up for them when people are shitty. T1 is not their fault. It is part of them, but it doesn't define them. Be their peace when they feel everything is falling apart. Mistakes can and will happen. Eva done this 17 years and still mess up or forget to take insulin for a meal. The number on the glucose meter isn't a reflection of lack of effort, it's simply because we are all human and all humans sometimes forget things. Support and love them unconditionally and without judgment, no matter what their glucose reading is or if they're moody/upset/angry. See if there are any T1 related events in your area from JDRF or other organizations. Remind them that they are not alone.